The balanced chemical equation means, remember, has an equal number of atoms, has an equal number of atoms of different elements, in where? In is only reactants or only products?
Both sides.
In the reactants and products. In the reactants and the products is only known as balanced chemical equation. If this is not equal, then that equation is known as unbalanced chemical equation.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Skeleton equation. Understand? So
Sir,
now,
sir,
let us go with the example.
Sir.
Whatever. Yeah.
Sir, I'll join in 15 minutes, sir.
Okay. So now,
Okay, sir.
start writing now, all of you. Balanced and unbalanced chemical equation. Keep writing first. Balanced and unbalanced chemical equation. Balanced and unbalanced chemical equation. Right. A balanced chemical equation. A balanced chemical equation. A balanced chemical equation has an equal number of atoms of equal number of atoms of has an equal number of atoms of has an equal number of atoms of different elements different elements different elements different elements in the reactants and the products. The reactants and the products. What does it mean that? So if you'll observe the definition carefully, understanding. So the balanced equation has an equal number of atoms of the different elements on both the sides, as well as reactants as well as products. So now let us go with the example. Right, all of you keep example 1. Example 1. Right. Example 1. First you write reactants in the form of paragraph. Zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. Zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. Zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. Zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid to give zinc sulfate and hydrogen. To give zinc sulfate and hydrogen. To give zinc sulfate and hydrogen. So now, all of you please write in the form of word equation first. What is word equation in the form of names? Write the equation. What will come? Tell me. Word equation. What is the word equation? Word equation I am asking.
Zinc plus sulfuric acid.
Zinc is reacting with
Dilute sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid, which will give zinc sulfate
Plus hydrogen.
zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas. Now, write in the form of chemical equation. Chemical equation, tell me. Chemical equation.
plus H2SO4.
Zinc plus Zn plus H2SO4. Symbol sulfuric acid H2SO4, which will give you what? Zinc sulfate ZnSO4 plus hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas. Is it correct or not? Yes or no?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Now, remember, while balancing chemical equation, always you have to follow the steps which I will say. So whenever the equation given, see most of the cases they will give you in the form of word equation and they will ask you to write in the form of chemical equation, as well as they will ask you to balance the chemical equation. So in this situation, you need to know the formulas perfectly. If you don't know the formula, you cannot write the equation itself, and even though you will try to balance it, it will lead to the wrong answer. So always you remember, whenever they have given the word equation, first you have to write the symbolic equation. Now go for balancing. So how to balancing means, so write the first equation all of you. So balancing right now first, balancing chemical equation. Balancing, not balanced, balancing chemical equation. Balancing chemical equation. So what is the given equation? Tell me. What is the given chemical equation? Zinc plus H2SO4, which will give you ZnSO4, zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. This is. Now, first thing, observe now around 14 students are there in meeting. So now please tell me, yeah, this is already balanced, Dena. Let it be, no issues. I know that. So now you tell me, what is the elements present in reactant side and product side? Is it same elements are present or different elements are present? Tell me fast.
Same element.
Same elements.
sir, same,
Always,
sir.
whatever the elements are present in understanding, reactant side, same elements will be present in product side. And you remember always, now itself I am saying you, always while we are balancing, we have to balance it as lowest possible numbers, first condition. Next one, this number, the suffix or prefix should not change. Understand? Sorry. This understanding. Always we have to change the coefficients of the number. We are not supposed to change the understanding. This subscript of this number. So suppose if we take here SO4, oxygens are 4 is there. Understanding? 4 oxygen, it is indicating 4 oxygens are there. We are not supposed to change this. Understanding? Subscript. Only it is possible to balance the equations by changing the coefficients. Coefficients means at the number front, by keeping the lowest possible numbers, we can use to balance this equation. Even the lowest possible numbers, I am not saying that you can take like 30 zinc like that. Always it should come as lowest possible numbers. Understand? So after this, after writing this equation, you have to construct the tabular column, which I am saying you, not your textbook, not your sari stitching. Like this, all of you construct the tabular column. Name of the element and reactants and products. All of you like this construct. And series SN, number of elements also. Now this is what? Name of element. Name of element. Everybody. Next, reactants. Reactant side, and this is what? Product side. Is it over? Yes or no? Completed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, after this, all of you, tell me what is the elements you are present here? What is the elements you are observing here? First element. What is the element you are observing? What am
Zinc.
Zinc. Zn.
Zinc, hydrogen.
Understand? Next.
Hydrogen.
Next, second element, hydrogen. Third element,
Sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid.
sulfuric acid.
Sulfate,
Third
sir.
element I was saying. Sulfur.
Sulfur.
Fourth element,
Sulfur.
Oxygen.
So these are the elements which we are observing both reactant side and product side. Is it true or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, reactant side, write all the elements which are present in number. Now, zinc, how many are there? Zinc, how many are there?
One.
One. Next, hydrogens, how many are there?
Two.
Hydrogens, how many are there? Here, you should not
Two, sir.
write H2, H only.
Two.
Hydrogens, how many are there? 2. Sulfur, how many are there? 1. Oxygens, how many are there? 4.
Four.
You can make a line like this. This is the step 1. For this is already balanced equation. That is why you people will feel easy. Later it will be difficult. That is what I am saying. So this is 4. Now same way, this side you balance it. Product side, how many zinc are there? One zinc. Next,
One.
how many sulfur? How many hydrogens? How many hydrogens? 2. How many
Two.
sulfurs? 1. How many
One.
oxygens?
Four.
So now,
Four.
draw the box. Now you verify. Zinc, how many are there?
One.
Hydrogens, how many are there?
Two.
Sulfurs, how many are there? Oxygens, how many are there? Is it every time both are balanced or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Then
sir.
this
Yes,
is the
sir.
balanced chemical equation of this one. So you can write it.
Sir, I have a
It's
doubt.
already a balanced chemical equation. That's all.
Sir, I have a doubt in this. Sir,
Tell me.
Sir while writing the name of elements, we should not find whether it is element or gas, sir, because hydrogen gas is given, but we have written only H, sir.
This is only element we are writing here, atom of the element, not the we are writing as it is a diatomic, polyatomic, doesn't matter. You have to write which atom is present in that. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Write it first. This is the first equation.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Ask me, Pranita.
Why can't we write SO4 instead of writing it into 2 sulfur
We
and
should not write because here it is a compound, but we should know the elements which are present. We are not supposed to balance directly. We cannot write SO4. If we try to balance it, then it cannot come. Because what is the total number of elements? You tell me. What is the total number of atoms are present in SO4? 4 oxygen atom, one sulfur atom. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we cannot say together.
No.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is the reason. Okay. Understood?
Yes, sir, I understood, sir.
That's all. So that is the thing. Is it completed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now if you'll observe here, as we know that the number of atoms of various elements in reactant side and product side, is it equal or not equal? Now, is it equal or not equal?
equal.
Equal.
Is it equal? Means in the sense of, we can say that the balanced chemical equation has equal mass of various elements in reactants and products. Is it correct or not? If we'll take the mass of the reactants and if we'll take the mass of the products, so number of atoms and total number of atoms are different. Means they are having here different atoms, there different atoms, different position. But the total mass is equal or not?
Yes,
Mass is
sir.
equal or not? Whatever the atoms are present here, same atoms are present this side.
Yes.
Is it true or not?
Yes, sir. Equal, sir.
So that is the thing you have to remember. So since the number of atoms of various elements in reactants and products are equal, we can say that a balanced chemical equation has equal mass of various elements in reactant side as well as in product side. Okay, Amma?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, now keep note. After this, all of you keep note and write that point. Keep note and write. Since note, keep adding note. Since the number of atoms of various elements.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Okay. Since the number of atoms, the number of atoms of various elements in reactants and products is equal. In reactants and products is equal. We can say that.
Sir, various elements.
Various elements after the
Various elements in reactants and products is equal. In reactants and products is equal. In reactants and products is equal. We can say that a balanced chemical equation has equal masses of various elements in reactants and products. Full stop. Is it okay, Ma? Over?
Sir, can you repeat it one more time?
In reactants and products. A balanced chemical equation has equal masses of various elements in reactants and products. Is it completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now see, as we know that balanced chemical equations means we are saying that number of atoms of different elements in product side and reactants are equal. Now, Keep heading unbalanced chemical equation. So what is unbalanced chemical equation? What is unbalanced?
Different number of atoms and
The different
reactants
number
and
of atoms,
products.
Huh?
reactants and products.
What is unbalanced chemical equation?
Different
Just to change the word.
Different masses in
different number of atoms.
different masses
in
in different masses in reactants and products.
You will remember here, an unbalanced chemical equation has unequal number. It should be proper sentence. Unequal number of atoms. Understand? So unequal number of atoms of one or more elements in the reactants and products. Unequal number of one or more elements in the reactants and products. So an unbalanced equation has always an unequal number of atoms of one or more elements on its both two sides, reactant side and product side. Now, let us go with the example. First listen, later only you can write. Now, formation of water is the example. Example 2. Formation of water, I will say. Statement only I have given. Now, you tell me what is the word equation? Formation of water, I said. What is the word equation?
Hydrogen
First, word
hydrogen
equation, all of you.
hydrogen reacts with oxygen.
Word equation.
Hydrogen
plus oxygen.
hydrogen reacts with
gas.
oxygen.
Very good.
Hydrogen
Hydrogen plus
reacts-
oxygen, which will form what?
Gives
Which will form
water.
water. Understand?
Two atoms of-
Dihydrogen oxide we can call. Water is also called as dihydrogen oxide. So now let us write for the, this is what word equation. Now chemical equation, tell me.
H2 plus O gives H2O.
Chemical
H plus O gives
H2 plus O2. O2, not O ille. O it won't be. It is diatomic molecule. So O2, which will give you H2O. So is it balanced or unbalanced chemical equation? Balanced or unbalanced?
Unbalanced.
Unbalanced. Unbalanced.
I see. Hydrogen atoms are here
Unbalanced.
2, here also 2. But oxygens are how many? Here 2 and here only 1. Understand?
That is
So that, so it is called as unbalanced chemical equation. So till here, write it. Unbalanced chemical equation. Unbalanced chemical equation has an unequal number of atoms, and unequal number of atoms, and unequal number of atoms of one or more elements, one or more elements. Here how many elements are? One element or two element? Which is unbalanced in this equation? In this equation, only one is unbalanced. Even though one or more
Oxygen.
than it will be
Product.
unbalanced. That is remember. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you
Atoms
repeat
of
it again?
one or more elements in the reactants, and the products. Example, formation of water you keep. Formation of water and write this two. Later only we'll go for it.
Sir, can you move?
Yeah. Is it completed? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, here see, here I need to say a few points. You should not go for directly balancing equation. We should know why we should balance this equation. So now you people tell me, you may studied class 9th in chapter 2 in chemistry, chapter 2 or chapter 3. Law of conservation of mass. Have you remembered?
Sir.
Law of conservation
Yes,
of mass.
sir.
Have you remembered or not remembered?
Yes, sir.
Law
Yes,
of
sir.
conservation of mass, which
Yes,
I was
sir.
studying in class 9th chemistry, 3rd chapter. So law of conservation of mass will say that, understanding, matter can neither be created nor be destroyed in any kind of chemical reaction, or mass neither be created nor be destroyed during any kind of chemical reaction. But if you'll observe in this equation carefully, H2 plus O2 is only giving H2O. Means in the sense of, if you'll observe here carefully, one oxygen atom is destroyed. Is it correct or not?
Yes, sir.
It appears as
Yes,
if
sir.
one oxygen atom has been destroyed in this chemical equation. So, but
Sir, mass will be reduced.
it cannot happen. However, it cannot happen because according to the law of conservation of mass, matter can neither be created nor be destroyed during a chemical reaction. Is it correct? Is it correct or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And also we know that the number of various types of atoms in reactants must be equals to the number of same type of atoms in the products. So now, based upon this one, by remembering this one, the chemical equations are balanced, must be balanced to satisfy the law of conservation of mass in the chemical reaction. So that is only we are going to do the balancing chemical equations now. So if it
So
comes to
that means for all the
balancing
unbalanced equation we need to balance, sir.
what am I?
So that means all the unbalanced equation we need to balance.
We have to balance it. There is no another option. We have to balance the all the unbalanced chemical equation, because why? They will ask you the question. So unbalanced chemical equation also is to called as what? What I said the name?
Skeleton
Skeletal
equation.
Yeah, skeleton equation.
Skeleton
So if it is a skeleton
Skeleton
equation,
equation.
then the number of atoms of reactants is not equals to the number of atoms of products. Means in the sense of it is not obeying the law of conservation of mass. Is it true or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if it is not satisfying the law of conservation of mass, then that reaction won't take place, because as we proved that even lower classes, law of conservation of mass means says that always matter neither be created nor be destroyed during the chemical change. Is it correct or not? Roshan,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
are you there in meeting? Roshan is not there, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let us come to here, the balancing chemical equation. So that is the reason why we should balance a chemical equation means, because always the number of atoms in reactant side must be equals to number of atoms in product side. Then only it will be satisfying which one? It will be satisfying the law of conservation of
Law of conservation of mass.
that is. So now balancing of this chemical equation, let us see same thing. So what is the meaning of balancing chemical equation? Can you able to answer? What is the meaning of balancing chemical equation? Not balancing chemical equation. What is the meaning of balancing of chemical equation? That is my question now. Balancing of chemical equation. Anybody? Any idea? What is the meaning of balancing chemical equation?
Satisfying the law
Nothing is
of
there.
conservation.
So it is just a process. It is a stepwise process of making the number of atoms of, understanding, number of different types of atoms equal on both the sides of an equation. Both the sides of an equation is only called as balancing of chemical equation. It is a just process of making. It is a just process of making. Process of making what? Making the number of atoms of, making the number of different types of atoms. Different types of atoms. Different types of atoms equal on both the sides. Equal on both the sides of an equation. Of an equation is called, what we used to call? What we used to call?
Balancing chemical equation.
Balancing of chemical equation. Balancing of chemical equation. So let us go for the equation example. Write it now. Balancing of chemical equation, or an above equation. Now let us go for balancing. So balancing, how will write? Can I erase this one? Can I erase?
Sir, you take a picture and send it.
All right, I will say the process of making the process of making the number of different types of 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 atoms, number of different types of atoms, number of different types of atoms equal on both the sides of an equation, equal on both the sides of an equation, both the sides of an equation is called balancing of equation, is called balancing of equation, is called balancing of equation. Is it okay, Amma? Yes or no? Now, let us go for this example only. So what I said, balancing chemical equation, immediately what you have to do? What are the equation they have given? What you have to do? We have to construct the,
We need to balance that, sir.
we have to construct the tabular column immediately.
Box.
Listen.
Tabular column.
Column now. Name of the element and products and reactants. Write it. Serial number, name of the element. Everyone. Name of the element. Next, reactants. Number of atoms in reactant side. And this side, products. Now, what is the serial first element? What is the element here? Tell me. Only two are there. Is it correct or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now, what is the number of atoms in hydrogen in reactant side? Reactant side, tell me.
Two atoms.
Side. 2. Oxygen, reactant side. 2. That's all. Make a box. Next, product side, tell me. Number of hydrogens. 2. Number of oxygens.
2, 1.
Now, stepwise we have to check it. Remember, always in chemical equation, if you try to balance one atom, another atom also may changes few times. That is why. Now you observe hydrogens. First step. Number of hydrogens are balanced or not?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Balanced.
Number of oxygens are. Is it balanced or unbalanced?
No, sir.
Unbalanced.
So unbalanced. Which side unbalanced? Product side or reactant side?
Product.
Product side. So now 1 need to become 2. So we have to multiply with the smallest number like 2, 3, 4, some number. So which number if you multiply, this 1 will become 2. 2. That's all. So I will multiply into 2. That's all. Is it multiplying middle or front? Only front we can change and middle I can write. I cannot write like this.
Front.
Coefficients.
At front only I can multiply. So step 1. Step 1, I will multiply the coefficient H2 plus O2, which will give you 2H2O. So now we are changing only product side. So reactant side constant. So I will write
Hydrogen will change into 4. no, sir?
reactant side constant only. Now product side you tell me. Now how many number of hydrogens are there? Hydrogens how many? I am multiplying coefficient here. Number of
4,
oxygens
sir.
2.
4, sir.
Number of hydrogens are how many?
4.
2 are.
sir.
How much? 2 2s are.
Sir.
4, sir.
2 2s are 4. Now, start checking again everything. See, you try to balance the oxygen, but number of hydrogens also changed. Is it correct or not?
Sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. That is
Yes,
the thing
sir.
I am saying. So, product side not changing anything, reactant side not changing
Understand,
anything.
sir.
So, exactly step 2 also will come same thing. Now, again start comparing. Hydrogens, here 2, here 4. Oxygens, here 2, here only 2. Now, which side we should balance? Reactant side or product
Sir,
side?
I can't understand. Sir.
Product side.
Here.
Dilipan,
Sir,
what happened?
I can't understand, sir.
Here you try to balance the oxygen by multiplying with a 2. Is it correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, now observe in mathematics. Suppose I am having a AB is the product. Now, if you multiply the whole number with a 2, then you tell me what is the multiplication of mathematics there? This one. This 2 is applicable only for A or only for B?